Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the beautiful fans. So Liam Spencer Scott Clifton's facing a death sentence, and Scott Clifton shed some light on what is next for his character. And we're wondering if a reunion with Hope Logan Annika Noel is in the works. We're going to talk about what Scott Clifton is previewing for Liam Spencer as he struggles to face that he is dying and all that comes with that. Scott Clifton just did an interview about Liam's brain tumor storyline, and his character is devastated. But actor Scott Clifton is thrilled to be doing this challenging plot. He also said he's really excited to be trusted with a storyline for Liam Spencer that's so heavy. And Scott Clifton told Soap Digest it means a lot to him that showrunner Brad Bell has the kind of faith in him that he can carry this. As far as the storyline with Liam dying, the story is going to kick into high gear and sweeps. And after hearing the awful news from Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, we watched Liam cycle through 5 stages of grief pretty rapidly, like in a matter of minutes. First, denial, where he tells Steffy Forrester he won't accept the death sentence. And then, the medical facts from Finn Tanner Novlan sink in. Liam wasn't angry per se, but kind of sharpish talking to Steffy and her hubby. And then, Liam eventually got to that acceptance stage. And that's going to move us into what's to come. Scott Clifton said Liam now accepts that he is dying, but he's still hoping for a miracle. And of course, he doesn't want to die and leave his daughters Kelly Spencer, Sophia Perez, McKinley, and Beth. So Liam, during this process, he said, never completely loses hope, even though he feels completely hopeless in coming episodes. Also, what is interesting is Scott Clifton said during this plot, Liam and Finn become good friends. It's kind of out of the blue given that Liam's been pretty intent on stealing Finn's wife, Steffy, for a while now. I mean, he's eased off of it recently, but it had kicked up into high gear when he and Hope first broke up. And she had turned to Thomas Forrester Matthew Atkinson, and at more than one point. Liam told Steffy Forrester that Finn wasn't good enough for her because of his wackadoo family. Now it looks like the Liam and Finn rivalry is completely at an end forever, let's hope. But it's pretty sad it took Liam's death sentence to make it happen, and he's going to be relying on Finn throughout this ordeal. The actor said Liam's going to be asking Finn about scans and test results, if anything has changed. Liam's going to keep bugging Finn for updates, and if there's any chance he'll survive. Because that's what he's hoping for. At some point, his ex, Hope, has got to be in this mix in the storyline. Because she has a right to know that Liam is dying. So just also what might contribute to this friendship of Steffy's ex and her current husband is Liam's going to recognize that Finn will be Kelly's dad, her only dad, after he dies from this brain tumor. And for that reason, the bond with Finn, I think, is going to be so strong that Liam wouldn't turn around and betray him even after he recovers. I don't think he would turn around, stab him in the back, and try to take his wife. Of course, I feel certain Liam is going to survive this, we'll see. And that circles us back around to Hope and a possible reunion with her ex, Liam. As we've heard from the actor, Finn and Liam are going to be good friends soon. And that should end any bickering over Steffy, unless if Liam is truly done pursuing Finn's wife and is going to put that to bed forever. That's going to open the door to a possible reunion for him and Hope, right? It wasn't terribly long ago, 6 to 8 weeks. Liam wanted to reconcile with Hope, maybe a little longer. Time flies on soaps, But when she had first started dating Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor, Liam had come to her, but Hope turned Liam down. Now she's probably having a little bit of buyer's remorse about that after everything that went down with Carter Walton, and Hope is starting to reconsider whether she's got a future with Liam. And her dad, Deacon Sharp Sean Kanan, is really cheerleading her to go back to her ex. And that's before she knows any of this big sad news. Once Hope finds out Liam's dying, of course, she's going to be crushed. And I'm certain Hope will spend as much time as she can with Liam, with her and him, with her, him, and Beth. So as Liam's getting closer to death, he and Hope Logan may find their way back to each other. Liam might fall back in love with her if Hope is by his side throughout this ordeal. That could also help bury the hatchet, by the way, between Steffy and Hope because right now, Steffi thinks Hope Logan is a user. But if Steffi sees Hope devoted to Liam in his final months as he gets weaker and weaker, she might start to see Hope in a new light. And helping Liam through this death crisis could also distract Hope from her own downward spiral, get her back to her old self, maybe even a better version of herself. And she and Liam may be able to rekindle their romance. But this time, a much healthier version of it without the waffling and the outside love interest interference. All that, if I had my way about it, we'd get a big old deathbed wedding for Hope and Liam, and then he would survive, and they would get a happily ever after. As far as Liam getting an 11th hour miracle cure like Eric Forrester, John McCook did. Well, Scott Clifton says he and the fans are on this trip together. He claims not to know. He said he only sees the scripts a couple of weeks ahead of what we see happening with Liam on screen. Scott Clifton insists he doesn't know exactly where Liam's storyline is going. And he said he doesn't want to. He said he is acting on what's in the scripts for Liam and not based on where and how the story is going to turn out. One thing Scott Clifton did address, which was interesting, was questions about him returning to General Hospital as Dylan Quartermain. The actor said no, he's just focused on doing the best job he can telling Liam's deadly brain tumor story. Now, I'm just counting the episodes until Hope finds out that Liam is dying. And that could change everything for them on Bold and the Beautiful. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.